Hey guys, I've been under booster for about 3 days, so I just want to see who is my fastest farmer. I've got farmers that can do a lot of different things. It's going to be a main competition between a couple of them. I already know who my slowest one's going to be, but I just want to see how long he takes. I've never timed him, so it'd be interesting to see. First, I'll show you the reason. Sorry, before I even show you my farmers, I'll show you the reason why I'm in farming. First up is I got Kumar. I had an incredible summoning session, probably the best I've ever had and probably will ever have. I had 27 scrolls, I got 2 Nat 5s, and one of the best Nat 4s in the game. So we got Kumar here, which I am so happy about. Awesome unit, super tanky, does very good damage, and people hate to use or hate him on defenses. So that's most likely what I'm gonna be using him for is for defenses. Second Nat 5 I got was Brandia. She was actually the first summon I got in my summoning session, and I just kept summoning away, and it just got better and better. So Brandia, amazing damage dealer. I'm probably gonna build her hybrid. I just threw some runes on her just so she had something while I was leveling her up, so she do a little bit of damage. Um, amazing unit. I'm probably gonna go a hybrid build on her, something with some HP, probably like HP crit damage attack, something like that. Very good unit. And then, of course, I got Galleon, which I am so excited about. One of the best Nat 4s in the game. I would probably rather have him than Brandia, honestly. So he's actually going to get 6-star next. So um, I got all three of them at the same time. I already got Kumar done. I'm working on Galleon, and then I got to do Brandia too. So it's a lot of units, a lot of farming. So I got to find out who my fastest farmer is. So my first farmer that's up right now, I'm just going to go in order that they're in, is Julie. Julie's my Famon Hell farmer. She doesn't have that great of runes on her right now because I've had to steal her runes for other people. But even with this setup, is speed, attack, attack. This attack rune's only at +9. I think this rune's only at +9. That rune's only at +9. Yeah. So I get 2 more runes at +9. But she's my Famon Hell farmer, and it works even with these runes. I want to get her a little bit better runes, but I'm also thinking since I got Galleon, I might actually re-rune her. So that's up for debate right now. Next up, where is he? Where is he? Who am I going for? There he is, Trevor. So Trevor, he's my rep monster because he can do Charukra pretty easily. I have him on Vamp Nemesis right now. Don't have the best runes for him. Some of these, like this rune, I love this rune. I have him on him right now. I'm probably going to actually steal it for someone else on rune removal. So he's got some good runes, okay runes. I don't think he's going to do it that fast, but I still want to see how long it takes him to do it. Next up, we got this Lucian. So this is my little bit faster evolution. He is actually going to get re-runed completely, and he's probably going to go to storage. I'm going to 1 Lucian. I don't need 2 for anything really anymore. I hardly ever use 2. So he is going to get re-runed. His runes are going to go to someone else, so that's going to be a good video for rune removal day. I would show you Ethna, but I don't have her runes max at all, and since I got the other Nat 5, she's been on the back burner, so I haven't really been even too worried about her. Who else do we have? We've got... There's someone else. Did I miss someone? Aha, Amir. Alright, so, and we have Amir, who is my Aiden Forest farmer. I kind of just have okay runes on him, nothing special. But he farms it pretty easily. He might lose some of his runes too. Just depends on what I'm going to build on rune removal day, because I'm going to be adjusting a lot of people's runes. So we're going to start off with Lucian, since I'm already in Hydeni. So we're going to see how fast Lucian can go. So once the bar finishes going, that's when I'm going to hit start. So we got bar in, so we're going to hit start now. So if Lucian does his skills correctly, like he's just did on the first level, let's see, in the second level, nope. So it's going to take a little longer than he actually can do it, because sometimes he'll surprise box, just clear this stage, and then go and amp magic again. So it looks like he's going to take a little bit longer than normal, but that's what you get with RNG. Like, see, he just amp magic, so he might actually be a lot slower than normal. So we'll see. Because I know when I manually control him, I can do it in about 15 seconds now. So let's see, we've got, the victory comes up, so 37 seconds. So pretty dang fast with him. So I wasn't surprised at that at all. So we are now going to go to Famon, since that's our next one. Oh, I'm on normal for some reason. That's weird. We're going to go to Hell. We're at 1. We're going to sub out Lucian. We're going to put in Julie. And we are going to start off with Julie. So same thing. As soon as the bar fills up, Julie probably has the potential to be my fastest, even though it's in Famon. But I don't have her runed up all the way, because even not runed up all the way, she still almost clears everyone with her third skill. My guess is she's going to take almost a minute to do it, but we'll find out here. So far we've gotten pretty good. I think Siri's about to talk to me on my other phone. Nope, not. Okay, thank you, Siri, for not talking to me. Now, I love Julie as my farmer because, as you can see here on Vamp, she's still going to take quite a bit of damage, but speed on Vamp, she's actually going to almost beat Lucian. Oh, so close. So, about 41 seconds. It's pretty good. It's under a minute. And like I said, she doesn't even have max runes. If she had max runes, that'd be even faster. She's missing one skill up, I think, and it's her second skill. She's very close to max skills. I've gotten a ton of purees, so it's very easy. That's on normal too. That's weird. All right. So we're going to test out Amir next. So we're going to see how long it takes for Amir to go. So let's see here. This is my normal farmer. I normally use Amir because I've been taking runes off of Julie so much that it just comes down to these two for my farmers. He fails a lot less than Julie does. Julie can fail because, again, don't have max runes on her. If I had max runes, she probably would never fail. He takes probably a little longer. My guess is that he's going to be somewhere in the 50-second range. But we'll see. A lot of people hate Amir. I don't hate him. He's just not my favorite. He's still a nat 5. I still think he's worth 6-starring if you don't have a good wind nuke. His first skill still scales the same as all other Ifrit, so we're talking a massive amount of damage. But let's see. There's Mock Crush. Yeah, like I said, it's a little bit longer than everyone else's, so about 51 seconds. Still not bad, still under a minute. So it's not bad to have 3 farmers that can do everything pretty much in under a minute. So now we are going to go test out. And I know if you're looking, I have not done some of these levels all the way. I don't know why. It's free crystals. It's pretty stupid not to do it. So here we go. So we're going to do Trevor, who is obviously going to take the longest. But he's also got the most return on return for energy, because he's going to get the most amount of experience and the most amount of mana. So let's see how long it takes him to do it. Again, he's on Vampire, so again, no doubt he's going to do it. It's actually better if you do want to actually use Trevor as your farmer to take 1s or 2 stars, because, excuse me, the faster they die, the faster the units will attack Trevor, which means the faster that he can do it. I would suggest doing Vamp Nemesis on him if you wanted to do a farming build, or Vamp Revenge. Either one of those would work. I prefer Nemesis just because as soon as he starts getting low, it's going to boost up that attack bar. He's going to get a turn. He's going to get to go. He's going to heal back up to full. So I think it takes a little bit less time. But as you can see, we're on the second stage and we're already at where everyone else has finished their levels pretty much. So like I said, he's my rep monster just because he can do this. But he's not the most effective farmer as far as time goes. So like if I wasn't on a booster and I was farming for some reason, I'd probably just use Trevor. Or if I'm like at work and I know I can't check my phone all the time, my guess is he's going to do it in 2 minutes. Maybe a minute 45, somewhere around there. But the problem is with any monster that has to, it's like Ramagos farming. He has to take damage to do damage. So even though his multipliers are pretty high, he's actually probably going to get re-runed. I'm probably going to do a hybrid build on him with HP crit damage HP crit damage attack. Because do I really need him to hit for like 70k? Not really. It's much better that he doesn't get one shot, because that's normally what happens to Trevor, is that people, like if let's say you had Trevor on defense, I'm going to bring Leica and just one shot him. So I don't have to deal with his passive. I don't have to worry about him at all. And he's just dead. So let's see. Is he going to break 2 minutes? He might. Whew, a minute 54, barely under 2 minutes. So that's why I would not use Trevor when I'm under booster, just because it took him quite a while to do it. The other advantages is if I'm controlling Lucian, like if I'm just going to sit here and that's the only thing I'm doing is play Summoner's War, and I can just control Lucian, Lucian's my fastest farmer. He does it in about 15 seconds. Let's see if I can actually do that real quick with my second one, just to show with a timer here. Where is he? So right there, let's clear that. See if I can hit pause fast enough. So if I can actually go through and clear him correctly, it's going to be very, very easy. So, so here we go. I'm going to try to do this because I got to control both things at once. But all right, we're going to hit go, and then we're going to Ant Magic. We're going to Surprise Box. Oh, I didn't get kills. That's not going to take. That's going to take some time. My poor Lucian didn't crit. So now it's going to take about 25 seconds to 30 seconds because he didn't do what he was supposed to do. Poor Lucian. And then we Ant Magic. Should kill everything. Maybe not the boss. Nope, killed everything. So 26 seconds, so under 30 seconds. So and that's without killing. If I cleared everything on that first stage with a surprise box, I'm just going to try it again just for fun. See if we can do it this time. If you clear everything with surprise box, it takes about 15 seconds. And it's the same thing with Lucian. It doesn't matter what's around him because he's going to clear everything pretty fast. So let's try it again. So we got Ant Magic ready, so we're going to hit the timer. So we're in Ant Magic. Everything dies. Let's see if we can actually kill something with surprise box this time. Nope, we only have one thing left alive. So the problem is now everything's got to attack, so that's going to take a lot of time away. But we're going to Ant Magic again. And we're at 18 seconds. So that's what I mean. Lucian's by far my fastest farmer, but he doesn't get as much experience as the other people. Now, where does that come into play? If you're going to level 1 stars, Hydeni is one of the worst places you can do. So Hydeni's bad, Timora's bad. Phaemon's good, Aiden's good, anything higher is good. Now, what I mean by that is because if you're doing a 1 star, now 2 stars doesn't matter, 3 stars doesn't matter, 4 stars doesn't matter. It's all just experience. What I mean by that is if I am doing Hydeni, if I'm going to do 2 stars, it's going to take me 50 energy to do 2 stars. So that's 10 runs, I believe. Right? Yes, math. Math's good. You got it. All right. So 10 runs. In Aiden, it's going to take me 10 runs to max level a 2 star. All right. So if I want to max level a 2 star, it's going to take me the same in Aiden as it does in Hydeni. Because what's going to happen is with Aiden, it's only giving me a little bit more experience, like 39,000 instead of 36,000. So what's going to happen is on that Aiden run, is the monster is going to get to level 19. I'm going to do a run that's going to have like 200 experience or 100 experience it needs to level up. So it's not going to get completely leveled in 9 runs. You still have to do that 10th run. In Hydeni, you're just not getting that as much experience, so it's actually the same amount of runs. Now, when you're doing a 1 star, which I know a lot of people don't like to do 1 stars, but if you're like me and you got a 6 star 3 units in a row and you don't want to spend a ton of money, you got to use 1 stars. So if I do Hydeni, it's going to take me 5 runs to max level 1 star, because what's going to happen is on that 4th run, we're going to get through on about halfway in level 14. So we're going to have half a bar level 14 we're going to have to use. So you could just feed a monster to it, or if you do Aiden, in 4 runs, or Phaemon's the same way. In 4 runs, that 1 star is going to be maxed. So you're saving a run each time you're 1 stars. Now, for 2 stars, 3 stars, everything like that, if you can do Phaemon and Aiden, it's just going to have a little bit more beneficial. But for 2 stars, it doesn't really matter because you're still going to have to do those 10 runs. And then 3 stars, it's still going to take you a long time. And 4 stars is still going to take you a long time. So there's no real benefit there. But I just wanted to show you guys while I'm under a booster how fast my farmers go. Like I say, normally I use Lucian. If I want mana, I'm going to be using Amir, which right now I want mana, and I don't really care exactly that I'm gaining just a little bit of time. So to me, it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to be doing Aiden or Phaemon just because those are the 2 I want to do. So that's just me personally, and the fact that you can only get 2 stars from Aiden and Phaemon and up, that's a huge benefit as well. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it helped out a little bit as far as I know I use some units that a lot of people don't use as far as Julie and Amir as my farmers, but as you can see, they did it pretty effectively. But hope you guys liked the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.